Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida and you're watching Maida Pours. Today I'm going to be doing a ghost swipe. I've mixed up some colors here, so I'm going to show you my palette and then I'm going to go over kind of like my plan, I guess. So I've got a base coat here, so I'm going to do this one first. So I've got a base coat here, and this is actually, I mixed up my own color here with two different Artist Loft Flow Acrylics. I got the blue Artist Loft Flow Acrylic and the black Artist Loft Flow Acrylic. And it's created a really like dark teal gray color. And I'm actually going to use this as my base. So I'm going to flood the canvas with this. And here's the two colors I mixed together. So 5 parts of this blue and 1 part of this black. Mixed with 1 part Floetrol and then some water to thin it down. Now I don't have this I don't have this Dutch pour thin. It still creates a very small mound when it flows into the cup or the mixing cup thing I have here. That I have that in there. So I'm gonna set that there. Then I've got Liquitex Basics Paynes Gray here. Mix these up to the same consistency. So the Liquitex Basics I mix up with 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, and then water to consistency, which is just that slight mound in the cup. So hopefully you can see that. Then I have the Extreme Sheen and 24 karat gold here. I mixed this 1 part paint to 1 part Floetrol and then added water to get it to that same consistency, which is the slight mound in the cup there. And then we've got Liquitex Basics Phthalocyanine Blue. You can see that. And then for my swipe color, I'm using Amsterdam pewter. So this is a metallic Amsterdam paints, which I don't use that often. And I haven't really used this pewter hardly at all, but I'm using this as my swipe. So I actually mixed this 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, but I thinned it down quite a bit more. So it basically just flows directly into the cup, but it's a metallic, so it still leaves like a littlest tiniest of mounds, but it basically just flows into the cup. And I am going to put a few drops of the treadmill belt silicone lubricant into my swipe color here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do that next. So let's go. Okay, so I put my pewter into this slightly bigger cup, and the reason I put it in this bigger cup is because I've prepared these paper towels, and I'm going to dip the towels directly into this little cup of paint to when I do my swipes. So I wanted to put it in something a little bit wider so it would be easy to dip. And I'm going to go ahead and put 3 drops of this treadmill acrylic into the paint. Make sure that top is open. Okay, so just 1, 2, 3. The third one came out very quick. And I am going to go ahead and mix that up. Not too much, but I do want that mixed into the paint. So I'm going to just mix it like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring out my canvas. Okay, so here I have, it's a 10 by 16 canvas. I have used this canvas before. I just painted over it in white, and I'm about to flood it. So that's why it's looking a little weird. It's because I'm reusing this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get my base coat and get this canvas flooded. I'm going to go ahead and speed up this part, so enjoy the fun iMovie music. this canvas is flooded. I am gonna go ahead and get my handy dandy little torch here. It's just a little cooking torch. Pop out the air bubbles. All of those, or, you know, get them popped as best you can. That's pretty good. Just gonna let it, that's good. All right, so we're gonna start. So I have my 3 colors here. I did put them in little paper cups just because it's easier to kind of fold them and pour them here. So I'm going to start with the blue. We're gonna do kind of a thick line of blue down the center, right there. And then I'm gonna do gold along either side of the blue. And see how I just sort of folded tip? It just makes it easier to pour. It like creates a little spout. You can do with the plastic cups, I guess, but much easier to do with the paper cups. Nice line of gold on top, and the other line down below the blue, like so. And last but not least, I'm going to do the Paynes gray, which might not show up against the background. The background is a very pretty color that I definitely, but we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how this all turns out. This is definitely going to be a darker painting. I don't have any white in it and no silver. But I don't know, this is one of those paintings that's been in my head all week. And I just decided to go with it. It's a little different than what I normally do. But that's okay. Sometimes we have ideas in our head that we just have to try out and see how it works. Pop in bubbles. 3 more air bubbles have popped up. Got those all popped. Now I have, can you see that over there? Yeah, I guess you can. Okay, so I have my swipe color ready. I'm gonna take the popsicle stick out here so it's not in my way. And I have all my little paper towels already here. Let's just get one. And I'm gonna start, okay. So I kind of laid it in. I did get paint on both sides, but mostly on this side here. And I'm gonna lay that right in the blue. And we're gonna swipe it down, see how it goes. Okay, definitely creating okay, I'm not mad at that. I like that. I think that's lovely. Let's keep that going. Okay, I'm gonna set these off to the side, create a little messy pile over there. Wow, that is pretty. I'll definitely bring you down for a close-up so you know, I don't know how well you can see that on the camera there. So I think I'm gonna do all of the swipes towards me first and then turn it because it's just easier for me to swipe down than to swipe up. So I'm gonna do all my down swipes. And then I'm gonna turn the painting and do my up swipes. So this is my first time using this silicone. I usually use a different brand, and I don't want to say this quite yet because I want to do kind of a test, but as of right now, I am liking this new brand, but I don't know how it's going to dry. I don't know how, you know, we'll see. We're testing it out. I think my next video is actually going to be testing different kinds of silicone oil out because I've been using the same kind for since I started painting or pour painting. And I'm not saying I don't like it, but I've never really tried other brands, so I want to see how it compares. Decide if I like it the best, or if, you know, this brand or different brand is better. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up this weekend. It's Friday afternoon here. I have not painted at all this week, and I have to say I'm kind of going through withdrawals. Oh, you guys, I am loving this. Now, I'm sure a lot of these cells are being caused by the gold. Gold was a big part of my vision for this painting. Because it's the Decoart Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold, which kind of is known for creating cells. So I'm sure it's a combination of that paint and the silicone, but we're getting a lot of cells here. It's happening. If you can hear my son's son in the background with his iPad, it's because he's not wearing his headphones like I've asked them to do while I'm filming. So hopefully he goes and puts those on for me. As I just slowly swipe this out. I might put down a little bit more blue when I do when I turn it, we'll see. But I am mesmerized by how this is turning out so far. So I don't know, maybe I won't, maybe I don't want to mess with it at all. Okay, I think I am gonna have to pause this really quick as I do my last wipe on this side, because I might need to cut up, well, I guess we'll see. I'll use up what I have, and then if I do need to pause it to cut up some more, I'll do that, and we'll worry about that then. All right, so I've got that side all swiped, and I am gonna turn this around. Whoop. To do just again, I'm doing this to make it easier for myself. I have an easier time swiping down than up. So I'm just gonna keep down swiping it. I was worried about this coming out too dark, but I think, I don't think I needed to be worried about that. So I thought about putting down a little bit more blue. Should I? I think I am. Okay, I'm gonna take, because I still have some blue. So I'm just gonna do another little strip of blue here, right on top of the gold. Oh, I hope I still like this. All right. And I'm gonna swipe over that. I'll start over here on this side. And we swipe. Oh, look at how that pretty it is. It's really pretty, guys. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I wanted it to be like dark and moody, but with a lot of gold shimmer, and well, I feel like that's what I'm getting here. So, I mean, sometimes we have paintings in our head, and when we do them, they come out lovely, but not at all like we imagined. And this is one of those rare occasions. I feel that this is coming out as I had imagined. So and I have been very hesitant to try silicone. I'm actually going to tear this off. I don't want to have to go, I'm going to have to do it anyway. Sorry, this is my last paper towel, so I have to go prep like 4 more, basically, to finish this up. That's okay. With the magic of editing, you won't even notice I'm gone. I promise. See, it's like I never left. I'm back. And I've got 4 more strips here. So just so you can see this a little bit better here. So I dip it in, just pretty much just on one side. And then I'm kind of gliding it along the top so I get any excess off. And then I gently lay it down just on top, let it feel it grip. And I gently pull it down and try to pull it over the edges a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I can't really show that too much on the camera. I'm really just worried about dripping and I really don't want to, so sorry if a lot of my dipping has been difficult to observe. I'm gonna tear that one off. I'll use this one. No, I don't have to. I'm good. I'll keep theirs back up, but I think 2 more will be just enough. Okay. And just dipping one side of the paper towel has, definitely, I would recommend that. Like, don't dip it all the way and just like lay one side in and let that be your swiping side. All right, last one. And then I am going to torch it a little bit, make sure bubbles are popped, and just sort of see if there's any little tweaks I want to make at all. All right. All righty. Okay. So I'm just going to get this last little side here, like along the edge. The other edges I'm not worried about, but this one I just want to make sure it's all covered here. Okay. Swiping all finished. Torching commencing. I am loving it. Loving, 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 loving. I'm really just popping bubbles here. I'm not trying to do, you know, anything else. I've got plenty of stuff happening. I'm just going to tilt it a little bit. Mostly, I don't want to really, I don't want to change the composition too much. I just want to make sure it is still moving down the middle, but it's okay. And really don't want to mess with it too much. Just doing a little tilting to see where we're at there. Get that corner covered, get that corner covered, and there we go. Okay. This is probably my most successful swipe ever. I almost want to like drag like a thin line of the pewter down, but I really like just draw it on with my popsicle stick here. That's my it's my secret tool. I want to do this. I'm just going to draw a line through the middle just to kind of, there we go. Don't want to go crazy, just a little dividing line there. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to touch it anymore. I love it. There's a lot of gold happening, but again, that was kind of the vision of this painting. A lot of gold with a dark, rich blue background. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring you down for a close-up, but please do hit that like button if you liked the video. And if you like watching videos like this, please consider subscribing. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. All right. This is amazing. I really love it. It has all the cells and lacing a girl could ever want in a swipe. And the blue and the green, which is actually, I believe, the background color mixing in. And the gold. I guess the gold and the blue probably made the green too. and the pewter, which is pretty neutral. I'm excited to see how this dries. Thank you again for watching. If you like it, I would love to hear what you think about it in the comments. And again, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.